Hey everybody, I wanted to talk to you about circadian rhythm. I covered this quite a lot in a video probably a couple of months ago now, I can't remember when it was, about being nature deficient, electron deficiency. I will try and remember to link that video below if you're interested in that kind of thing. Or if this video interests you, then maybe you want to know more. But it's really, really, really important that we try to have to work with our natural circadian rhythm and not against it. This is a huge factor in regulating hormones, digestive system, sleep, mood, energy, pretty much everything. Well, everything. It has a hand in everything. So it's something that I feel is really, really important and is quite overlooked by quite a lot of people for its importance. And it's actually free to do something about and fairly easy. Yet then we pay a fortune and take all these supplements and do all these weird and wonderful things and buy these gadgets when we could do something that's free and easy that helps everyone's health in one way or another. And some people's health in huge ways. Definitely part of this is grounding, earthing with the earth, with the ground, with rivers, sand, dirt, whatever you can get hold of, really. And that definitely played a major part in my recovery from chronic fatigue syndrome. I knew it was important. I knew that I didn't want to be spending all my time around electromagnetic frequencies stuck in the house. But obviously, when you're really, really ill, it's a bit difficult to do something about that. But whenever I could, I'd go and just lay on the grass in the garden. And it was the front lawn because we didn't have any back area like that. So, who knows what the neighbors thought, but who cares? It was definitely part of my recovery. I notice what a difference it makes to me now. If I've been at the computer for prolonged periods of time, I often feel buzzed, like I've had caffeine or something. And soon as I go outside and put my feet on the ground, it just disappears. It kind of dissolves, it disappears. And that's because, when we're inside, when we're looking at screens, when we've got LED lights everywhere, when we are looking at screens first thing in the morning, last thing at night, in the middle of the night, but any time of the day without blue light blocking glasses on, and having LED lighting without blue light blocking glasses on, and touching and being around all these devices all the time, they are drawing energy away from us because they are depleting us of vital electrons. And it's not just energy. Like I said, this has an impact on your mitochondria, on digestive system, mood, everything. I've already said all of that. So, it's if you are able to, in any way or form, to get yourself outside daily and put your feet on the grass, even if it's cold and you have to wrap a duvet around you, get the daylight on your skin. And if you can do sunrise and sunset daylight on your skin and in your eyes, so take your glasses off, you are going to notice, I think, a huge difference in your health. If you can do that daily, especially, like I said, for sunset and sunrise, and you start wearing blue light blocking glasses indoors when when you're looking at screens or when there's LED lighting on, that is going to really help to regulate your circadian rhythm, and that regulates everything else in the body. So if you're at all able to do that, then I urge you to do that every day. Maybe do it for 6 weeks or a month or even just 2 weeks and see how you feel. I'd be very, very surprised if you do not notice a difference rather quickly. Last year, because of oxalate dumping, which I'll go into in a different video, I started to get some histamine issues, which I'd never had before, and I tried all the weird and wonderful things that are meant to help and solve it. And what I actually did was upped my time outside with my feet on the ground and the sun in my eyes, and I stopped wearing in the morning my eyes have always been very tired, so I don't see so well, so I wear long distance glasses usually when I'm, for the first hour or two, and I stopped doing that so that I can get more daylight in my eyes. And I am sure, I'm 110% sure this has helped to move through the histamine issue. But the other thing that I've noticed recently is my eyesight is improving. And yesterday or the day before, I was driving, and that's the only other time I usually wear the glasses. And I didn't have to have the glasses on. And it wasn't till I got home I realised I hadn't worn the glasses, and I would always usually wear them driving. So, this is a natural thing that we would normally be doing, to be sleeping, eating, fornicating, whatever, everything would have happened on the earth. And now we're not. We're in houses that are raised off the ground and insulated, sometimes several stories up. We're not earthed in any way. We are looking at screens. We're in front of, we've got LED lights. We're completely surrounded by electrical appliances. All of these things are depleting us of electrons, which depletes us of our vital energy and resources. So any which way you can get yourself outside. If you can't at the moment get yourself outside, then get yourself to a window. Set an alarm for sunrise. Get yourself to a window to watch sunrise. Open the window, of course, because the glass is protective of all the lovely things that the sun gives us. And get your eyes and your as much skin as possible in contact with that daylight, in contact with that sunrise. And it doesn't matter if you're somewhere cloudy, you're still going to benefit from it. And do it as often as you can. Get yourself to the window, get yourself outside, but particularly for sunset and sunrise. And if you can get your belly out in the sun, that's even better, because that's actually helping you to have good bacteria, more good bacteria in your digestive system. We all love the good bacteria, so yeah, that's another win. But yeah, any way you can get yourself in contact with nature, you can get yourself in contact with the sun, the earth, good quality water. That's spring water if you can. If it's not, if it's filtered or bottled or something, then mineralizing it, so you're definitely getting the minerals that we would normally have got from drinking from springs and things. And really just returning back to our true nature as human beings, because this is how we thrive, and this is how we easily thrive, when we fuel ourselves in the right way, with the earth, with the water, with the sun, with good quality seasonal local food, plenty of proteins and fats with every meal. All these things are natural for us, and this is how we much more easily thrive as human beings, instead of barely surviving, which is what many of us have done for many years. So if you have any questions about any of that, please let me know. Ciao for now.